Good morning, everyone. Hi, welcome to, I think this is our third or fourth gymnastics lesson. We already have some kids signed in. We have Sebi is here, Federico, Kirabel, Alex, Alberto. If you're here, you can go ahead and say hi to me on the chat, just so I know you're here. And if I was just thinking about this, a lot of you have been asking me, hi, Marco. A lot of you have been asking me if I can see you, and I can't. But if you want, you can take some pictures or some videos and email to me. And if you need help with some of your moves, I can look at some of your movements and give you some feedback. So if you want to send me any videos so I can help you out, let me know. And so we're gonna get started in just a second with our PE lesson. This is gymnastics for Kinder 5, grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. And we even have some grade 4 students joining in. Hi, Gaston. I think Gaston has been a part of almost all of my lessons, so thank you for joining. So while we're waiting for everyone to join in, some things that you're gonna need today, boys and girls. You're gonna need a pillow again because we're gonna be working on forward rolls. We might use the chair today. I'm not sure, it depends on how much time we have. I lost my watch, so who knows? And we'll be using the wall again, depending on how much time we have. So pillow, yoga mat, chair, wall, okay? Not a mirror and not a closet door either. I don't think that's very sturdy. So make sure you run and go grab these things while we're waiting. And we can do a quick butterfly stretch while we're waiting. I already warmed up a little bit today and my muscles are definitely tight. So if you're just getting out of bed, it's a good idea to do some early morning stretches just to be safe and to make sure we don't pull a muscle, okay? So go ahead and do some stretches just for another minute while we're waiting for everyone to join in. We're gonna be working on balances today, our jump technique, our forward roll handstand, and if we have time, I wanna show you, for those of you that are struggling to do your cartwheel, I just wanna show you how you can put your hands so you can practice that, because I think some of us get confused with how to put our hands, okay? So let's see who else is here today. We have Vita, we have Alberto, Andrea, Matteo, and Chiara, Elle. Let's see, okay, and then also Alberto from grade 3. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. It's already 9:17, so it is early, so we're just gonna do a quick warm up to get. Oh, Alex, you said yesterday you were doing it, but you couldn't find the chat. So on the right, Alex, there's a little button with 3 dots. If you click that, it should open up the chat next time, okay? All right, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna do some jumping jacks. We'll do 10 jumping jacks and then running in place. So just for the little ones, remember it's clap and slap. Okay, so let's do 10 jumping jacks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now let's run in place for 10 seconds. I'm just gonna guess what 10 seconds is since I don't have my watch on me. So that's 3, 2, 1, and go. And again, 10 jumping jacks. 3, come on guys, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, running in place for about 10 seconds. Just to make sure that we're getting warmed up. I tried doing some handstands this morning and my arms and legs weren't warmed up, so we need to make sure we're nice and warm, okay? And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the last round of running in place just to make sure we're warmed up. So that's 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, guys, we have some more kids joining in, I think, today. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna work on some balances. I just want to review some of the balances that we've already learned. I'm hoping that today, since this is a review, try and get your leg a little straighter, your toes pointed, a little pointier. Try and get your leg a little higher, okay? So we're gonna get started. We're gonna start with a quick stretch just to make sure we don't pull a muscle. So put one leg in, one leg out, this hand on top of the leg or on the side of the leg and go on over. And let's hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Always pointing your toes. And now let's rotate. So we were just like this. We're just going to rotate our torso and go down, making sure, trying to have a straight back. That's the most important thing. So that's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do the other leg. Okay, always remember to have a straight back. We're going to curve for this one though, for this stretch. So arm here, arm overhead, and reach over for 10. Point your toes. So that's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so from this position, we're going to rotate our torso, keeping our back straight. So rotate and try to touch your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, now that we're nice and warmed up, we're going to try doing some balances, okay? Alex, calm down on the chat a little bit. Hi, Andres. Okay, so we're going to do the seated toe touch, which is the beginner's version of the toe touch. So for this, you're going to put your right leg in, take your right hand and clasp it around your ankle, sitting nice and tall, and trying to bring your leg out as far as you can. Now, don't lean over like this. We shouldn't be leaning over. Try to stay up tall, and let's hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take a break, and we're going to go again, and we're going to try and get it even higher, even straighter, and hold it for 10 seconds. So here we go. Ready, set, go. So let's hold it here for 10. Getting it higher in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other leg, guys. So holding your left leg, you can put this leg out straight. Left arm clasping your ankle. Let's try and get it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clearly, my left leg is more strong or flexible than my right. And let's try again, getting it a little higher. Ready, go? So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guys, so let's see. How did you do for that? Hi, guys. I love that you're just chatting with each other right now in the chat. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we've done the sitting toe touch. Now we're going to try doing the same thing, but just standing up. Okay, this is going to be a little harder. You can use the wall if you need help. Again, we're going to grab our ankle, so holding the wall if you need to. I might need to. Grab your ankle now. If you're a beginner, you could just practice holding this position. If you're in kinder 5, grade 1, you can also just go back to the floor and practice your sitting toe touch if this is too challenging, okay? But for us older kids, let's grab our foot and bring it out and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, straight leg, 2, and 1, and slowly bring it back in. Now the other leg, here we go. Holding it here, bringing your leg out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, so we're just gonna work that. We're done working on our balances. Sada, she says that was difficult. Oh, Elisa says that was difficult. It is challenging, but keep working on it. If you're falling over, that just might mean that you need to work on your balance. So going back to this 1 foot balance, okay, the balances that we do in PE. If you're wobbling, we need to work on our balance and slowly start bringing your leg out further and further, okay? All right, so we're done with balances for today. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna work on our jumps. So to work on our jumps, that just means we need to do more stretching. So So first we're gonna do a strength movement. Just wrote it down, needed to check. This is gonna help build your muscles so you can get your legs nice and high. Okay, so we're gonna sit in the split position, hands in the front, and we're gonna lift this left leg off the ground 5 times. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm already cramping. That is not easy, okay, boys and girls? Okay, let's do it now with the other leg. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is building your muscles. So this is going to help you get nice, big, strong quads right here. Let's do another 5 on the left leg. Here we go. 1, keep your legs straight. 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have a cramp. And now let's do the other leg. If you have a cramp too, you can just stretch it out. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, guys. Last thing we're going to do to work on our jump today is we're going to do T kicks. So we're going to put our hands out into a T, and we're going to kick our leg as high as we can. Now, I just did that with very bad technique. Make sure that your leg is straight and your toes are pointed, and you can even bend forward a little bit to help you. So we're going to try and get this leg as high as we can. Let's do it 3 times. 1, 2, try and kick your hands. 3. Okay, let's do the other leg. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, straight legs. 3. Other side again. 1, 2, 3. And other side, keeping your torso straight. 1, 2, and 3. So now that's going to help us with some of our jumps. Let's now try and do a split toe touch. So we're going to go up, around, and touch. Ready, set, go. So that's up, around, and touch. Okay, so let's work on our toe touches for just about 30 seconds. Try not to kick the wall like I almost did. Here we go. Work on your toe touches. Try and get your legs a little higher each time. As you can see, I'm doing a different kind of setup. Some gymnastic setups don't start with this, but I do because I'm a cheerleading coach. So up, down, up. And let's do one more. And I don't know if you can see my toes, but when I go into this position, knees bent, and then I'm on my tippy toes. So that can give you some bounce, okay? Let's do one more now that you've seen that. Okay, so good job, guys. I don't know if you were able to do that or not. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work on our forward roll. We haven't done a lot of, we did this last week, okay? This is when you're going to need your pillow. So make sure you have a big fluffy pillow, something that's going to protect you. Does anyone remember what the most important thing to do is when you're trying to do a forward roll? Can anyone remember? Write it in the chat if you can. Shark is not the most important thing. The shark emoji is not. Do you know what the most important thing is, guys? It's to tuck your chin. So when we're doing these movements, I want you guys tucking your chin. So for those of us that don't know how to do the forward roll, we're going to work on our back roll today, always with our chin tucked. So for that, hold your legs together, put your chin down, and roll. Okay, so let's just do 5 of those. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to do 3 more, and this time we're going to try and pop up onto our feet so we can practice that momentum movement when we do the forward roll. So it's 1, okay, 2, and 3. Really using the momentum to kick, okay? Sebi says that's easy. Okay, good. If that's easy, Awesome. What we're going to do now is we're going to make it more advanced, and we're going to go into our forward roll. So for this, you need to have your hands, hold on a second, now I can't remember. You need to have your hands on the outside of your feet. So feet are close together, hands on the outside. Now you do not want your hands too far in front of you. You want your hands close to your body. So let's tuck our chin, bend over. I'm on my tippy toes a little bit. Hands on the ground, tuck your chin. And when you do this, you never, ever, ever want to put any pressure on your head. You're going to land on the back of your shoulders here, okay? You shouldn't be feeling this on your head. If you are, stop and go back to practicing the other roll we were just doing. So, here we go. Chin tucked, hands close to my body, outside of my feet, feet on my tippy toes, and push. And make sure when you do it, give yourself a little push, okay? Alex, if you think you're behaving badly, then maybe you should stop, okay? Try and do the forward rolls, Alexander. Okay, so let's do a couple more. I'm gonna give you about 1 minute to practice your forward rolls. Okay, guys, go ahead. Make sure you push off your hands, okay? Keep going, guys. If this is too hard, like I said, just practice the back rolls we were just doing. You don't have, if you're scared, you don't have to do a forward roll right now. Let's do a couple more. Just one more. Okay, so that's it for forward rolls today. Marco says that's easy. Okay, good. So if you think that's easy, what I want you to do now, if I'm unable to do it, I have to practice it. When you're coming out of your forward roll, so you roll, I want you to try and snap up onto your feet as fast as you can. That will make it more challenging, okay? So what we're gonna do now, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on our handstand technique. We have just a few minutes left for this. And I promise you, I think next time, instead of doing rolls, we'll do balance. Instead of doing balances, we'll do cartwheels so you guys can learn that, okay? So the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on our handstand technique. We're gonna do 10 frog jacks. And this movement is an exercise you can do at home, even without Miss Trankita, to help you understand the motion of being upside down. So we're gonna, put our hand, this time we're gonna put our hands inside of our legs. So it should be like this, okay? Hands down in front of you, pretty far in front, okay? Butt in the air, and we're gonna practice coming to our hands so we kind of look like a frog. And then we're gonna go back and forward. So let's do 10 of those, okay? Ready? Starting with your butt up in the air. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? That's an exercise you can do at home that's gonna build your core muscles, your ab muscles, and help you get the feeling of being upside down, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to work on feeling again upside down. So for that, we're gonna get into that bear crawl position that we've been working on, okay? Put your feet back, and let's just do a quick stretch here. So you're gonna rock back and forward. Make sure your hands are slightly wider than your hips with a little bit of a turnout, okay? And we're going to go forward and back. Let's do this 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now, to make this challenging, we're now going to curl our toes under. So instead of having our toes like this, they're gonna be like this to help put more weight on our shoulders. So we're gonna start with our feet normal and slowly curl your toes under, push through your shoulders, and come forward.
So let's hold this here for 5. Triangle forward. Tuck your chin. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down.
Okay, guys, that's gonna help you understand just how much weight you need to put on your shoulders. The last thing we're gonna do today is we're actually gonna go, we're not using the chair because we're running out of time. We're gonna walk up the wall, okay, like, I'll show you in a second. If you're too afraid to get your nose all the way to the wall, that's okay. Just go as far as you can go, calm down, take a break, and try again. Remember, when you're coming down from the wall, you need to come down slowly and under control. So I'm gonna show you the easy version. So, for the easy version, you're gonna put your hands on the ground and walk your feet up like this, and if that's too hard, come back down. So up and down. When you're doing this, make sure you're tucking your chin always. Okay, now I'm gonna make it harder. Okay, so we're gonna go up, and we're gonna slowly start walking our hands back until we can touch the wall. When you're here, get your nose to the wall, and let's hold it for 10 seconds. 10, point your toes, 9, 8, tuck your chin, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you can slowly come down. And we're gonna try it one more time. And we're gonna try and make it a little harder. So if that was hard for you already, just stay there and you don't have to try the next movement. If that was easy for some of our gymnasts, we're gonna try doing shoulder taps, okay? This is really hard. Sometimes we might even just be able to get our hands an inch off of the ground. So this is our last movement for today. So let's get our feet up on the wall. Walk our hands back. Touch your nose if you can. And slowly, just trying to lift your hands off the ground. One at a time. Okay? And that's gonna help you guys work on your handstands. If that's too hard, like I said, if that's too hard for you, you can go back to just trying to put one foot on the wall and coming back down, okay? All right, guys, that's it. That's all we have for gymnastics today. I think next time, we've been focusing a lot on our balances. Next time, we're just gonna focus on our cartwheels and our handstands and our rolls, okay? So we have enough time because we really gotta get those handstands going. All right, thank you, Alex, for saying thank you to me. You're welcome. Okay, guys, I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next Wednesday for gymnastics again. And I'll be sure to show you about the cartwheels with the hands. I know I've said it like 3 times, I'm sorry. All right, bye, boys and girls. Have a good day.